Cancer is an epidemic in the fire service. If you put the uniform on in the state of Ohio, this is must-have information. Somebody had to do it. And unfortunately, I'm that guy. I'm a firefighter with cancer. Really that's the two prerequisites that you need to teach this class.
When Mark Rine was diagnosed with melanoma at 30 years old, he had no idea firefighters face an increased risk of many cancers.
When I was going through the process of learning and educating myself on what was going on, I remember having a conversation with my wife, and I told her, I said, it's a shame. It's a shame that so many firemen have died. It's a shame that so many don't know this. The problem is not
Rine
the way
got
we're
to work.
fighting fire, though.
He's sharing his story, cancer research, and tips to prevent exposure at fire stations around Ohio.
There's a minimum of 9 Group 1 carcinogens in all fire smoke. So that is a minimum of 9 cancer-causing agents in our environment.
That's why it's important not only to wear protective gear, but also to clean it and thoroughly shower after exposure.
How often are we wiping down and cleaning our masks? Guys, these things are suction cupped to our faces. Same disinfectant wipes you would wipe off your helmet, you can be wiping off that mask and assuring that you're not exposing yourself every single time you're using it.
Firefighters at a recent class in Violet Township say they plan to heed his warnings.
The biggest surprise was the continued exposures once we've left of steps that we can take to further protect ourselves from those.
There's times we went into overhaul, we took our masks off. There's times we went in, we didn't have our coats on. And there's still smoke in the building, it wasn't properly ventilated. We've all done it, and that's the kind of stuff that has to stop.
Rine is also pushing for the state to recognize some firefighters' cancers as caused by the job in order to receive workers' compensation and pension benefits.
Inevitably, I'm going to die from my cancer. That's the easy way out. My 5 children and my wife will have to go on. They're the ones that are going to struggle. They're the ones that will lose the benefits. That's who this bill is for. Let my example be your reason for change.
In the last 6 months, Rine has spoken to more than 1,000 firefighters. It's tiring, but he doesn't want anyone else to go through this.
The best thanks I will ever get from any fire department or from any firefighter is not a thank you letter. It's change. That is the greatest blessing they could ever give me, is change. Because I love them.